Let's go! Today we're going to talk about what's next for Bitcoin once we go up and break $61,000. Are we going to go all the way up to these levels up here? Well, I am going to talk about that. Also, I got a very bullish signal for every Bitcoin bull out there. And so we're also talking about Ethereum, Cardano, and also today Binance Smart Chain coin. So yeah, welcome back everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos on a daily basis. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe right now. I post a couple of videos every day on everything you need to know, whether it's on charts or just general stuff. So guys, today we are going to kick it off with Bitcoin, because on the 1 hourly you can see that we actually went up and reached $60,000. And on some exchanges, I think that this reached even $61,000. So on some exchanges, we actually got very close to this line and got a rejection right here. So what does this mean for Bitcoin? It means that the bullish structure is still intact. So if we zoom out here, you can see that we are still consistently making higher highs in general, higher lows in general, and we're just going up like this. And this is a parabolic trend. So this is looking good for Bitcoin so far. And by the way, yesterday we talked about the P cycle top indicator, which you also need to know about, guys. You need to know about both the good and the bad. But I also said yesterday that I do not think that this is going to be the end of this bull run. I believe that we are going to have a double pump market, and I don't think that this bull run is over even close to it. I think that we are at the most in the middle of the bull run, and we are going to see a $100,000 Bitcoin this bull cycle. So if we look at the next couple of targets for Bitcoin, if we break this $61,000 level, we need to go to the Fibonacci's. So on the Fibonacci's, you can see that we are still, let me just extend this actually. On the Fibonacci's, you can actually see very nicely that we got a pump here. We had a perfect retest. And right now, are we going to shoot up? Again, you got the next actually resistance at 61,707. And that should be in line with the previous all-time high here. Yes, it is on this particular exchange. And here you can actually see that Bitcoin went all the way up to 60,225. So yeah, this candle right here, depending on which exchange you're looking at, this is going to be higher compared to which exchange you're looking at, as I said. Now, the next target, if we break this Fibonacci line, the previous all-time high, and we go up and we break the orange line also on my charts right here, the next target is $68,800. So pay attention to this target, guys. It could be a good idea if you're making a play here to actually take profit at this level. So to find the local top here, because what we also got is the voodoo pattern. So let me flip on the voodoo pattern, and it's this one right here. This blue voodoo pattern has been doing a good job predicting what Bitcoin is going to do next. Now, actually, we haven't had this big pump. So are we going to have this big pump, find the local top at approximately 67,000 or 68,000 in this vicinity before we go sideways for a prolonged period of time? So far, you can see that this has been mirroring it pretty well, also calling the dump right here as we were going down to 56,500. Overall structure looking very similar. The only thing is that we haven't had this big pump. So is it going to happen? Who knows? This is a very speculative pattern, as I've been saying, but still it's interesting to pay attention to. But as we consolidate here and we don't see this big pump, I mean, we don't have to see this big of a pump all at once, like in one candle. What we could do for this to still, be in line with the price action here is for the Bitcoin price to just go up something like this. That's completely fine as well, just as long as the overall trend is still intact. But I will keep you updated regarding this. If you want to stay updated on it, make sure to subscribe and activate the bell so that you get notified as soon as I release a new video. And also, if you want to start trading and get a $200 bonus, you can sign up for Bybit, Femex, and C-Trade. You got the links down in the description. You are going to get a $200 bonus depending on your first deposit. Let's talk about Ethereum, because Ethereum has been having a nice run, a very nice run. And I think that Ethereum is going to do well. Now we are sitting at the $1,964 level. You can see that we had a lot of trouble actually breaking this orange line at 19,042. We got rejected 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then something completely insane happened actually. So we broke through it. We had the wick all the way down to this orange line. So this was an insane wick, just insane price action overall. A lot of volatility, a lot of people trying to play the market, trying to understand what's happening here, but then finding support here at my orange line. So we're kind of like conquering them one after the other, which is nice to see. And of course, once we break this level at 2025, which should be the previous all-time high, yes, we are going to have some insane price action, either a big pump to the upside or have a very decisive rejection. So let me know down in the comment section, what do you think is going to happen? Which of those two alternatives? Cardano is still playing games with us, guys. I mean, this is turning into comedy at this point. If you don't know my thoughts on Cardano, you need to watch my previous videos. For those of you who've been following me, well, there's not too much to say about this. I mean, yeah, you already know. If we break this level, we are going to have a massive pump. If we break down here and consolidate and close, we are going to have a massive dump. It's as easy as that, but Cardano just wants to stay within this ridiculous little price range right here. And yeah, I don't have too much more to say about Cardano. What I will say though is that the Binance Smart Chain is doing extremely well and BNB is doing extremely well. So we broke all-time high. It's actually at an all-time high at this very moment. And if you have been watching my videos, you have heard me say multiple times that you need to pay attention to the Binance Smart Chain and to BNB, because Binance have so much money. They got so much money to pile into the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, and they are going to do that to push that decentralization narrative. So they are going to make sure that this coin is successful. They are going to make sure that the Binance Smart Chain is successful. So it's just a no-brainer. Even if you don't like the company, you don't like Binance, this is still a coin I think is going to do extremely well. And right now it is doing well. And I think that this is going to continue to do well. So Cardano, Binance, and this is all while Cardano is actually taking a bit of a breather here. So they're kind of alternating. Ethereum is doing pretty well. Cardano is not doing anything at all, while Binance Smart Chain also is doing extremely well. Obviously, Binance Smart Chain also already had a huge pump previously during this year. So that's it for this video, guys. No, it's not. So let's talk about this pattern. So this is, I talked about yesterday, we had 6 monthly green candles in a row, and we looked at some history. So let's look at even more history. And I said that, yeah, I hope that we are going to consolidate and go sideways before having that final big push towards the end of the bull market. Now, you see that we had 6 green candles in a row, 6 monthly green candles. They have been closed. Now, previously, we had 5 green candles in 2019 before going sideways for a prolonged period of time. And then in 2020 and 2021, of course, having a big push to the upside. But also look at this. In 2011, 6 green candles or 5 straight green candles, big push, entered the bear market, 7 straight candles right here before having another 6 green candles. And that was obviously the 2013 bull run. So very interesting. 6 or 5 green candles for that matter is usually a good sign for the Bitcoin price on the monthly chart. But I hope that we are going to see consolidation. I hope that we are going to have a bit of a cool off in Bitcoin. But if we don't have that, well, I think that Bitcoin, no matter what, is going to do well. It's just a matter of how you are going to play it in the immediate short term. Because if you have a big pump, it's going to push many different indicators towards dangerous areas. So just be prepared for a big drawdown also if you have a massive pump here very shortly. But as always, I am going to keep you updated regarding that. Make sure to watch my 5 coins to 5 million, not my coins. I'm actually releasing a video later today on my own coins, so make sure to pay attention to the release of that video. But Tika Tiwari's 5 coins to 5 million and also Tika Tiwari's #1 coin. Make sure to watch these videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.